probably another big reason that we get a lot of calls. You could have the power could go out while the garage was in the process of being opened. You just could have a wide variety of things. A couple of things that could stop a garage door from opening. Try to become familiar with all these parts that are listed on here. It kind of gives you an idea and a frame of reference. If somebody calls you and says, hey, check this first before I come out, you'll kind of know where these are. But in the event of an emergency where you need to get out of the garage, especially with a garage door opener, this is a disconnect that is part of all electric garage door openers. Basically, this will be connected to the actual mechanism that pulls this up and down. If you run into an emergency where that door's stuck or you're trying to leave somewhere and you can't get the door to come down, this will open the door immediately. As soon as you disengage this mechanism from holding onto that gear that moves the door up and down, you just pull this string, it's going to disengage that, and that door is going to be free to go up and down. Now, something to note, if your door is halfway down and you pull this, it's going to disengage the motor that's holding that door up. So it is going to the door is going to naturally want to fall down to where it's supposed to go. Same thing if you're trying to get it up. If you have to disengage it while it's in the down position, you're going to have to use some muscle to get it back up in the air. Once you use this and the door, if you do have to use this and the door becomes, you get the door open and you need to re-engage the garage door opener, let's say the power comes back on or you fix whatever problem there was, the easiest way to do this is to put your door all the way down, hit your garage door opener button, and that gear that grabs this is going to go back to where it needs to go and will engage itself usually. Once it does, just hit the button again and it'll lift your door up, and then you know it's been engaged. If you run into problems where it's not doing that, by all means call and we'll get somebody out there to take a look at it. The next thing is your sensors on your garage doors. Most garage doors openers that were built in the last probably 20-25 years have these sensors. I mentioned the photocells have a red and a green light. The green light means it's good. The red light means that it has some interference. The other important thing to know about these photocells is they can be blocked up with spider webs. Believe it or not, these newer ones, the bees like to get in them and build their little nest inside them with the mud. Any of that stuff will clog up the ability for these things to talk to each other and will prevent the garage door from opening. So make sure you're checking those as well to make sure that they're cleaned off and then ensuring that the lights are always on. So those are probably the most important things to check if your garage door is not working. You're always going to want to look at those things first before you go calling Kathy or Bill that there's a problem with your door.